Yo guys, puro pangkapal sa bathroom. At ngayon, itatry na natin mag-travel realms between realms. Itatry natin gawin yung ginagawa ni Tier. Dito tayo sa may portal. Saan tayo? Ito, the realm between realms. Pasok tayo.
If you're thinking about hurling us all into the void, I hope you're quite sure.
Wasn't it your idea?
Void pala yung pupuntahan natin, no?
Bollocks.
Ay. Noong bandang umpisa, tinry ko dito, nahulog tayo. Na-deads lang si Kratos eh. Pero try natin ngayon dito.
This is where Tyr stepped beyond, and the Unity Stone protected him.
Kaya na ba nung una na-aksidente ako dito? Na-aksidente siya. Kailangan pala ng Unity Stone.
This is incredible!
How can I be so
temple,
nauseous without a stomach?
Come on, that was great.
Look,
The tower.
Tower
I knew
pala,
there
hindi
was
siya
something
temple.
down here.
Amazing! How do you hide something that exists in all realms? Cast it out of any realm to the space between. Clever old Tyr.
Is Jotunheim on the other side?
Can't be that. It's not like you go through Vanaheim to reach the Midgard Peak.
but how do we use it?
I'd suggest we look inside, but stay alert. Tyr's little challenges are never as simple as they appear.
I have noticed.
Well, this is sparse.
The pedestal.
Use the Unity Stone.
Oh no! It took the stone!
Tower. It's absorbing the stone's energy.
Mayari.
Something's happening! Is it moving? It's moving!
It knows what to do. The stone served its purpose. We're fulfilling Tyr's spell.
So
What
tama
happens
lang.
now?
No idea, brother. But after that fall, I'm sure we're past the worst of it.
Smells like Needful.
No, this is considerably worse. Wow, that's over. Now, where are we?
Oh! Looks like Alpha.
Alpha yung naman. Bawat realm. Kakalabarin natin bawat realm. Nice.
On your left! Right side!
That was tough. Where do you think it's taking us next?
I do not know.
Another tower. Align?
Oh no! We're back in hell?
Oh dear, here they come.
Bawat realm kakalabanin natin.
Surely that's enough of that.
Oh, next. Ay, sa ano?
Move behind. This won't be good.
Wala na tayong kalaban doon, di ba?
Open two at the same time. Sure, that's fair.
The Rock of Artemis.
You stop. I think it's over.
Aye. But where are we?
Pato na yung nagsiyata na yun. Ay, bumalik lang tayo.
We're back in Midgard. There's the bridge. We did it. The tower's back where it belongs.
Now Tyr's travel room can take us to Jotunheim.
How did Tyr do this?
Odin suspected the giant secretly possessed some remnant of primordial Jotnar creative essence, the stuff all realms were made of. The Unity Stone must have been fashioned from that essence. To trust an outsider with it, even Tyr, tells you just how desperate they were.
And look, now we can finally light all the braziers and see what happens.
So si Tyr, ano din? Outsider. Diba sabi niya, he trusted an outsider, even Tyr. Yo, Morgander. Yo, Morgander. Okay. Oh, ito na ang way natin sa Jotunheim.
You fellas sure love to make a racket, don't you?
I don't know what we'll find when we get to Jotunheim, but we must cover our tracks. Odin's ravens will tell him of the tower's restoration, and we mustn't let our efforts be to his benefit.
Very well.
Jotunheim. Okay, this is it, Pansit. Nandun ng realm. Sige, let's go.
This is it. Here we go.
Hold on, wait a minute. This isn't going to work.
What?
There's no travel crystal. Tyr must have used his own eyes
Ay, yung
to
crystal
refract
sa
the energy.
gitna.
It was his final failsafe.
We've got eyes like him, Mimir.
I've got an eye. One! Odin plucked out my other eye precisely to keep me from travelling. Sorry, lads. Thought that would work.
What did Odin do with your other eye?
He'd have kept it. In any of 100 places, I'm afraid.
We've come so far. There has to be a way.
Look, bit of a long shot. For years, I'd see Sindri, sometimes Brock, lurking around in that mountain when Odin came for his visit.
So si Brock at Sindri will tutulong sa
Brock
atin
and Sindri.
about sa eye ni Mimir. Balik tayo sa Midgard. Baka masuon na naman si ano niyan, Sindri.
Hey guys, question for you. Anyone know where we can find Mimir's other eye?
Oh,
Sabi ni.
that's...
Disgusting.
I'm sorry. As a matter of fact, Odin asked me to... He wanted me to build a... He showed it to me, you see, and I... Declined. Sorry, will you excuse me? Oh.
Well, that was useless.
Mukhang hanapin natin kung
You
saan tinago ni
know, it
Odin
was
yung
about that same time that Odin came around
mata ni
looking for
Mimir.
me to build a statue with some sort of hidden compartment. Now, that not being a weapon and the Aesir being a bunch of pock-speckled cockers, I too saw fit to decline. But I know we got it built just the same.
What was the statue?
It's that one of Thor out there flashing his sack to the lake.
The statue that the Serpent ate.
Sorry about that. Feeling much better.
How are we supposed to look inside the snake?
Inside? Oh no!
We'd better go see what the world's Serpent has to say about that. Well, lads, I don't know what lies ahead, but now would be a good time to make sure your gear is ready for the thrust. Once more to the horn.
Kausapin na natin si Homer Gander.
Steady.
Is the statue lost to us?
He thinks it might still be in his stomach. And he's open to letting you roll into his mouth to look inside.
Ew. Really?
By the by, he's not wild about it either.
So mukhang papasok tayo. Mahabang journey yan. Ang laki ni Homer Gander. Sa atin Laki niyan.
So, are we really doing this? Letting the serpent swallow us?
You do
Whoa.
not have to come.
Well, I'm not gonna miss this.
Once in a lifetime opportunity inside Yomergander. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
You sure this is a good idea?
No.
This is our only choice.
Well, brothers, I've been to many strange places, but this will be a new one.
Yeah. I've never been in a giant's belly either. How about you, Father?
Never one that was not trying to eat me.
We really should expect that sort of response at this point.
Tutulog pa yung lawa. Oh. Tatay ilaw.
Here we go.
Try na rin tayo ni Homer Gander. Punitin Kratos ng kachan mo.
Funny. I used to dream about getting eaten.
Dreams are nothing
I'm
to...
not afraid. It just reminded me of a way I used to feel when I was a child.
Wala rin naman tayo ibang choice kundi pumasok talaga
Let's find that
dito.
statue.
Hindi tayo makakapunta ng Jotunheim kung wala yung ice ni Mimir. Parang siya magiging statue na siya doon.
Ah, smells not as bad as I thought it'd be. Bit like heather ale fermenting. Rather pleasant, actually.
You're so weird. The water kind of burns in here. That is water, isn't it?
Aye.
Whoa. Awesome. Damn. Ay, continue na tayo.
There, the hammer.
Asan? Ah, ito. Ano ba yan? Umilaw? Oh, ganda kung ano-ano na kanakain ni Homer Gander. Oh, eto na.
There's something over there. Maybe say where we can reach it. Is it there and we're good?
May lizard pa. Ah, ito na yung statue. Uy, buti pala pinana ako.
Mimir, any idea where Odin hid your eye?
No, it's not like I can still see through it.
Ano naman. kaya mangyari pag binato na to? Oh, ano no? Epic? Uy! Boy! Symbol of menace. Chest ulit. Ay, ito na yung mata.
Yep, that's an eye.
Maybe you should stick that in my head for safekeeping. Gently now, gently.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. You don't miss depth until it's gone.
Wala na ba tayo namimiss dito? All that. Dito na muna magtatapos ang episode natin dito. Kinuha lang natin yung mata ni Mimir. Yun lang. Peace out.